Women have different middle names, different last names, different addresses, different driver's license numbers, different social security numbers, different hair color, eye color. This Jennifer is 5 inches taller. She's 23 years older than the Jennifer wanted in the warrant. And most importantly, she didn't have minor children to endanger.
I have an update for you. This is an incident that took place in December of 2022 on Christmas Eve as a woman named Jennifer Heath Box returned from a cruise only to be arrested due to having a warrant for child endangerment. Well, the twist is Mrs. Box's youngest child is 30. The person the warrant was for was only 26 years old. If you're not familiar with this story, I'm going to catch you up and then I'll give you the update.
Let's begin with this bizarre story. It's a case of mistaken identity. Imagine wrapping up a family vacation and you end up behind bars. The only problem, she didn't commit a crime.
It's for endangering a child.
I think you'll have the wrong person.
Endangering a child?
Well, that's why we verify.
That's why we're going to verify it.
That's why we
You'll just have
verify.
to verify
It's okay.
it there.
I mean, where is your right?
Now she's suing the Broward Sheriff's Office for her arrest, but who's at fault? NBC6's Ari Odzer joins us live with the details on this strange twist here. Ari?
So, Jackie, they are two women with similar names, and that's pretty much where the parallels end. Yet BSO threw the wrong one in jail, arresting her as she disembarked from a Christmas cruise with her family here at Port Everglades in 2022 on a warrant from Texas for endangering a child.
It's for endangering a child.
I think you'll have the wrong person.
Endangering a child?
Well, that's why we verify.
That's why we're going to verify.
Except something went seriously wrong in the verification process.
Behind your back.
BSO deputies arrested Jennifer Heath Box as she disembarked from a cruise in 2022, even though the warrant for child endangerment was for a woman named Jennifer Del Carmen Heath.
I can't stress enough that this woman was arrested for endangering her own minor children when she did not have minor children. Her youngest child is 30 years old. But for those individuals who love to support the blue and simply say things like this may be a one-off, well, what about this incident where a young man was arrested because he was riding in the back seat with his grandmother? Another woman being held at gunpoint for stealing her own car. In this case, where a father tried to report that his daughter was kidnapped and he was the one that was arrested. Or this case, where a man was detained for 17 hours and questioned about a crime that never happened. One thing that we know for a fact, including this update that we're about to receive in all the cases we just spoke about, is that police accountability does not exist.
You have a child? My kids are grown. They're in college.
They're grown in college
years
and moved
old.
away.
Like I said, that's why we
Is
verify.
this something that's out of Florida?
No.
I know this is not right. You got 110%.
I don't know what child.
This is absolutely.
My kids are grown.
All right, go ahead and do what I just said, what I had mentioned to you, give him everything. Let me have the phone. Hold on to the phone. So these are the only two things we're going to bring with us. Go ahead and give him the wallet, the purse. Don't take the jewelry off if you want. If you have any necklaces, earrings, go ahead and take that off your belt. Take that off.
Make sure you tell him where you put all the
My
valuables.
jewelry's all in here. Passport, do I need this?
No, no.
Do you have any piercings?
No. I guess just go home and I'll fly
There's
home
no
whenever.
way I'm not going to go home without you.
Where's home?
Houston.
Texas, Houston.
To go see our kids.
That's where the warrant is out of, so you're going there.
I don't know what kid I endangered. I have
She has a necklace?
this is crazy.
Check your back pocket, your front pocket, no little, anything small. Your earrings.
I don't have any earrings. Oh, this is amazing.
Put your palms together. There you go.
Like you're praying. We're gonna verify it. We'll take you down. I'll pat you down the stairs, so not to embarrass you. Okay. What time was your flight?
8:15.
Mm.
I come to see my kids, but I have to spoils me. Yeah, I have no idea how that is.
Yes, she's taking
No,
a
the
bit.
husband wanted to.
That was, I know, baby, but we technically have to hold it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
He said we'll meet. Yeah, he'll meet us.
Oh, was with him?
Yeah, he said he'll meet us.
Did you press the button?
Wait. Oh, I think he said he'll meet us. Yeah.
Oh, we can-
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to the downtown Fort Lauderdale job. Going to the downtown Fort Lauderdale job. Does it say how long the warrant has been active?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that first date that I had said, I believe that's correct. It says that if that's what the DOW stands for.
For those of you who still don't understand how ridiculous this arrest was, allow me to list these things off to you again. Arrested in December of 2022 in Broward County after disembarking a cruise because officials mistakenly thought she was someone else with a similar name, but she was a different age, a different height, had a different appearance. Her middle name was different, had a different date of birth, had a different state of residence. The photos did not match and they had different physical markers. She spent 3 days in jail over Christmas before authorities realized the error. Fox filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against Broward County, the Broward County Sheriff's Office, and the individual deputies, claiming unconstitutional arrest and detention. Earlier this year, the court stated that the lawsuit can proceed, and qualified immunity for the deputies was denied. In September 2025, a U.S. District Court Judge, Melissa Damian, ruled that the lawsuit can move forward. Importantly, the court rejected the deputies' claim of qualified immunity, meaning they cannot easily be shielded from liability simply because they're law enforcement. And the court came to this decision because there were obvious discrepancies between Box and the wanted suspect: age, height, physical characteristics, etc. These are things that law enforcement should have checked before arresting her. And even though I agree with all of you that qualified immunity should be done away with completely, at least in this case, the qualified immunity for each deputy was denied. So they are going to be and should be held responsible for this idiotic, ridiculous arrest. This is why we fight back. Make sure you know your rights and always protect yourself. With that being said, we the people, you, signing off.